Hello, guys. Welcome to PK Strive once again. I'm back with one more video for you people today out there. So, we are going to talk about how the market is going to be for India and what are the trends we need to adapt basically to, you know, leverage ourselves and also adapt ourselves in the market. So, this is going to be the highlights today from my end for people out there. So the next big thing, which basically lies here is, aligning ourselves with the emerging trends, leveraging technology, and adopting strategic approaches. These are the things which we need to keep in mind when we are looking for a job in this particular market. So let's begin and move on to the other slide. So what we need to do is to prioritize high demand skills and emerging roles. That's the key here. So we need to compete ourselves with the market, basically. So what I mean to say is that what are the kinds of skills are in demand, and we need to align and search for jobs with those roles. This is what, in a layman language, it means. So right now, the tech-driven roles focus on the roles which are really good and which are going to be there probably for the next 10 years is what I'm foreseeing, which I also mentioned in my previous video. So we need to be tech-driven. So focus on the skills, again, the artificial intelligence, machine learning, cybersecurity, cloud computing, and data science. These are going to dominate the hiring trend for the next 10 years. So, for example, I had also mentioned in my previous video about the AI engineering, cloud architecture, big data, machine learning. So, these are the kind of jobs which are going to be in really, 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 really high for people who have got that particular skill and they're looking for a job. They will be given the first preferences. So the salary range here, I mean, I'm just keeping it depending on the experience. The salary range you could easily get up to, you know, 9 to 25 lakhs per annum in Indian rupees. These are going to be the high demand for the sectors like healthcare, fintech, and e-commerce. So these are going to be emerging roles. And when we talk about the sustainability expertise, as I also mentioned in my earlier videos as well, the companies prioritizing on ESG goals, roles in renewable energy, environmental law, and green tech are rising. So jobs like managers in sustainability, CSR specialists are increasing, and they would increase for the next 5, 10 years. And when we talk about the economy fluency, the market is going to go basically really good on all these skills, as well as people who are doing freelancing job and contract works. These are going to be like cakewalk. So anybody who is really doing freelance opportunities with multiple companies, this is the time, you can seek for more jobs. There'll be a lot of works for freelancing as well as a contract gig. So software development, digital marketing, cybersecurity, these are the kind of jobs which will be really booming up. And also, when you talk about, you know, by 2030, these work for project would increase to 23 to 24 million by 2030 is what is being expected. So these jobs, look out for these kind of roles and responsibilities for the upcoming, the economy. For us, we would be getting a lot of jobs in these projects. So that being said, uh, I also mentioned in the previous video as well, the hybrid role and the remote work opportunities are going to go really high, and the job offers and people would be asked to work remotely. Most of the jobs, it gives us the leverage to work remotely and hybrid. So when you talk about these skills, what you need to do is you need to learn some of the tools which enable you to work remotely. For example, Zoom, there's another platform called Slack, and then there are a lot of others, which are like AWS platform, Azure platform, So you need to have the remote skills. So this is what I wanted to let you know also in my previous video. So yeah, keep watching my videos to learn more about that. So remote skills, probably I will make one more video just to show you how to, enhance your skills in remote work. What are the, platforms available for you to target? So that's one thing. And then, when you talk about the Indian market, so many of the people work in bigger cities like, you know, they want to find a job in Bangalore, Chennai, Hyderabad, Noida. So right now, there are other smaller cities. They also hire IT and non-IT professionals. Cities like Coimbatore, it can be Cochin, or and you can even in Mysore, and even in South India, there's a place called Madurai. People, there are a lot of companies coming up there. The IT services and IT enabled companies. So considering the fact that the cost of living is cheap there, so people the local people are would be given the first preference and get a job there. So the IT and non-IT hubs are like basically moving around anywhere in India. It really doesn't matter if you're in tier one city or tier two. It's just that if you could leverage and also attain your skills in both working remotely and in person on a job, that really doesn't matter for a skilled professional. So this is what I'm trying to let you know. And so the job search basically, works with technology and also with networking. So when I say, technology and networking, is basically when you have a skill, you need to find a job according to that skill. So if you are into sales, you need to find jobs in sales. If you're in IT, you need to find jobs in IT. You cannot move from IT and then, you know, get something else in non-IT, right? So basically, you need to have there's a thin line between finding a job which suits your skills or just finding a job, So this is what I'm trying to explain to you, job search with your technology experience and networking. So how the networking? When networking is something like when you go to LinkedIn, that's you need to network people. So what I'm saying here is that your job, so for example, you're good in one particular skill, you, you need to align your skills and roles and then find a job. So for example, yeah, I mean, I would say if you're really good in Java with TIPCO, so you need to have these skills on your resume, the summary, and then your experiences and your projects, and then go ahead and search your job according to the skills on LinkedIn. So in that way, you would be able, you will be viewed by the recruiters because you have that particular skill, and it also highlights on your resume and also on your LinkedIn page. So try to match up your job with the technology and networking skills. So when we talk about strategic networking, you can join the LinkedIn tech group, which I've been already insisting you guys to do it. Go ahead and join LinkedIn tech groups, connect to yourself to HR leaders, hiring managers, chief or people officers. Try to do strategic networking with these people and try to attend any of your events. There might be like in LinkedIn events or any kind of events, HR professional events. Go ahead and attend that in person or virtual. In this way, you would be able to know what exactly the market trends are, and then you can align yourself, and then meet people and get those kind of jobs, which is really hard in the market. And there are a lot of other platforms. When you talk about platforms like Naukri, there's there's Naukri, there's Indeed, there's Monster.com. I think they have a lot of jobs, so you could go ahead and start looking for jobs there. So, uh, so right now, the niche skills, for example, the when I spoke to you in the last video, also the blockchain, IoT, these are the jobs which are really happening, AI. So even if you go to these job boards, you would see a lot of jobs in these areas. So I highly recommend freshers and professional people who are just having 2 years of experience. They want to change their career. Go ahead and start learning these niche skills in order for you to fit in the particular crowd and also get a good remuneration. So, that being said, optimize your job search with technology and networking. So, 2025, we are gonna look into various sectors. There are like a lot of sectors in India and all over the world. But the high growth industries would be IT, which will be probably taking 15% of hiring growth, retail 12%, and telecom 11%, which are leading. So the roles like cybersecurity comes again, AI, cloud infrastructure are going to be critical. So the emerging roles, the fast growing jobs like robotics or even aircraft maintenance engineering, which does not exist for the last 25 years, are going to dominate LinkedIn jobs and rise. So go ahead and embrace and start learning these skills along with these kind of jobs, which are really rising. So, as that being said, the next, or, which I was kind of coding in the last slide as well, try to go into the tier two cities as well. Tier two, in the meaning smaller cities, they are having a lot of jobs and untapped potential jobs in manufacturing and healthcare. So if you're in manufacturing and healthcare professionals, try to seek out jobs in these cities. Now, when we talk about the application strategies, your resume need to be tailored. When we talk about the tailored resume, you find a job. You find a job in Naukri, for example, or a Monster or Indeed. You find a job. Take the job, match up with your resume. If there are skills which you know, and the job has those skills, and you have the skill, put that. on your resume, on your summary, and your recent experiences, and then showcase to the employer. So there are a lot of chances that people will get back to you for interview. So that's called tailoring of resume. And mock interviews. I think I spoke about the mock interviews last video. What you need to do is be prepared. Start doing mock sessions, maybe with your friend or you know by yourself. I mean, you could just do a mock interview. Just try to gather as much of information about that particular company, and then you know go ahead and meet those clients over the phone or video call or in-person interview. So mock interview sessions, you could do it by yourself or with a friend. Try to enhance and try to speak clearly so that you know it might increase the chance of the employer getting back to you. So guys, here are the takeaways. So the future of the job earning in India, there are three things: adaptability, tech fluency, and strategic networking. I've been putting on these 3 points in all my videos. You need to network, you need to have the tech fluency, tech savviness, adaptability. If you have these three and you're aligning that with those sectors and leveraging with the AI tools, bingo, you get the job. So this is what it is, and stay swift and also look for jobs in other cities, not only the big cities. There are a lot of jobs available in the small tier two cities as well. So the job opportunity for 2025 is huge. You just need to formulate a plan and sharpen your skills. And yeah, that being said, thank you guys for watching my video. As always, follow your dreams, work hard to achieve it. If I can do it, any other person can do it, even you can do it. You can reach me in my Instagram, it's reachpk35. My YouTube video is reachpk35 PK Stripe. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye now.